Would you like to help somebody with mental illness in Canada, someone who's Indigenous, or maybe another country, someone Indigenous there? I've made a website called donateindigenous.ca, and I've put on there as many charities as I can find that support Indigenous in Canada for many causes. Some are for mental health and addiction, and you can find them there, donateindigenous.ca. I've made this website recently in early 2025, and I'm wanting to share it more. Please share it. I've been learning a local Indigenous language myself here. I encourage you to learn an Indigenous language. Anyone in the world, really. Many of them could use help to save them from going extinct. And maybe learn one that's local to where you live. That would be a great start. One big takeaway I've taken away from learning Indigenous language is they're very happy even if you just know a few words of the language, just a few. When we go to another country, we often learn some of the words there to speak hello, goodbye, thank you, how are you, those sorts of things. We learn a few words, and I didn't know any Indigenous words. I live in Canada. I've lived here my whole life. I didn't know one Indigenous word here in 2025. I've started learning this language back last fall, late 2024. And yeah, it's wonderful. It's a very, learning this language, I feel very, like I'm doing something very impactful. I've learned a bit of Norwegian. I've learned a little bit of French, a little bit of Swedish, and it's just very, learning an Indigenous language is just very more, you just feel, I don't know what the right word is, impactful, more useful, more worthwhile. It's very rewarding. It's for such a good purpose. I've just really enjoyed it. So my challenge to you is to learn a few words. The language I'm learning is Mi'kmaq, and it's in the Maritimes in Canada. So I'll teach you the words I know, some of them. Gwe, hello. Gwe in Mi'kmaq. Gwe, hello. Hi, Gwe. Gwe, how are you today? And the other I'll teach you is Walalin. 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 Walalin, thank you. Thank you, Walalin. Walalin, thank you. So, yeah, go out there and learn some languages. Learn a few words, that's it. And that can have a big impact. It can have a big impact just knowing a few words because it just helps spread awareness about it. And anyway, so that's that. If you want to help someone with mental illness in Canada, there's charities that help in Canada for Indigenous peoples here. I would love to make a similar website for the States. There are many Indigenous charities in the States. I don't know if this website exists for the States already with a list of all the charities in the States, but I've made one for Canada, and I'll keep adding to it. Also on my website, the donateindigenous.ca, there is a list of powwows you can attend by province. They want us to attend their powwows, and a list of cultural centers by province that you can visit. I visited one in Millbrook, Truro, Nova Scotia, a cultural center, and I went to Mawiomi there. Mawiomi is a powwow for the Mi'kmaq here in Canada, and really enjoyed it. So, yeah. There are charities that exist, and I made this website, Donate Indigenous, because I thought, I couldn't name one charity in Canada that supports Indigenous for any cause. I couldn't name one. So I thought, well, there must be some out there. I didn't even know if they existed. That's how little I knew. And I went looking online. There are hundreds of charities in Canada helping Indigenous people. So there's my plug. Please go and share it. Look on the website and donate if you can, or at least share it if you can. See what you can learn about Indigenous in your area. Talk to you later.